What are the different types of people you get in investment banking / corporate jobs? Woo! Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is HB. And before we start, please subscribe, share, like, comment, all that good stuff, because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs as soon as we can so I can get it monetized. And on top of that, I can then start making better videos. So please go do that. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for everyone that has been supporting, because honestly, it's been unreal. I'm trying to make bigger and better videos. I've got so many ideas for this channel and I'm trying to stick to the schedule, which has been kind of hard for me, I'll be real. But like, I'm still doing it every week. I've not missed a week since I started. So keep with me. Just to give you a quick update on Dime Drop. Dime Drop is dropping very soon. Got sick episodes coming out. Cannot wait for you to see that. Vlogs, I'm going to keep doing them. I feel like not many people watch them. However, if you want like good life advice, I feel like I give good life advice. Go watch them. I believe I drop the best gems in there. I'll be completely real with you. So yeah, please go check them out. But yeah, today's video, someone gave me this idea. So it's not my idea, but they were like, what kind of people do you get in like IB and stuff? So I was like, all right, cool. Let me break it down into like different types of people you will encounter. And not just IB, a lot of corporate jobs as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's start with the first one, which is the technical dude or dudette. But yes, so the technical person is someone who is just technically very good, very sound. So I've worked with a few of these people, generally like really good in modeling, really good, like just get into the detail, very detail oriented people. Yeah. And they just get it. You can tell them something, what to do, and they'll do it straight away. They'll understand what to do and they'll go smash it out. Now, a lot of the time, these people are quite introverted, I've noticed, and kind of laid back a lot of the time. They're not very proactive. They're more reactive. And they just like bosh out the work and they're like, yeah, fuck it, this is it kind of thing. Which, to be honest, it's good to have those people. Like there was an analyst I used to work with who's very, very good technically. He was so chilled out, but I knew that he's better than me technically. So I'll be like, bro, can you just check this? Can you just show me how to do this? Or can you do this for me? And he'd smash it out. He'd be like, yeah, cool, do it. He just knew what to do. And he's very reliable. And he can become, I always say this to people, you need to find what value you add to a team. Like everyone knew he was sick technically. So if anyone needed like a model doing, be like, yo, can you sort us out with this? And he's like, yeah, cool, I'll do it. He liked doing that stuff. That's the thing that was his thing, but he might have not been good at other things. But yeah, I think it's really good to be technically sound. Like I'm technically okay at best, but no, this guy was like a don. And yeah, like, being technically good, you'll always add value to a team wherever you are. So if that is your thing, lean into it and become that technical person, and yeah, become that person for your team. Like I said, they're usually quite chilled out people, generally quite introverted a little bit and just don't like talking a lot, just like doing the work, which is fine. You got to have different personalities in order to form a very good team. So yeah, that's the first one that I wanted to cover off. Now the second one is the blabber. So the blabber is someone that just talks bare shit, talks about how good they are, talks about what they'll do is they'll talk down upon other people around you as well. So I used to work with someone who was the ultimate blabber. Like my guy would be like, you know, one thing I hate is when they talk bad about a client. Yeah, the CFO was doing this, and I was like, he's joking. Can't believe he's asking me that, as if like saying that person's dumb. I was like, bro, you're dumb yourself. Check yourself. Trust me. Yeah. So a lot of the time blabbers are thick and they're just covering up for their lack of ability in other areas. So they're just good at blabbing. They might come across well for clients because they're like, yeah, how's your day? If anyone knows who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. but yeah, I've come across a fair few blabbers in my lifetime, but there was one guy especially like, brother, you are shit. My guy couldn't even rebase a chart. How? Anyway, but yeah, blabbers generally do well in IB, especially for appraisal time. I was quite the opposite of a blabber. I was probably too truthful. I'd just tell people about my weaknesses, and I remember my manager saying, you need to sell yourself more. I was like, yeah, but I'll be real. I said, unless I've like cured cancer or something, like I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I did something sick. Whereas said person who I'm talking about, the blabber, will make a big song and dance out of a tiny thing that is like an everyday thing to me. And I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up. Yeah, the blabbers are the worst, man. I'll be completely real with you. Can't trust them. They look out for themselves, number one all the time, and they're not team players. Yeah, just really piss me off. The next one is the early riser. So, the early riser is someone that comes into the office early, tries to get there before their boss. And the reason is because, but if you come in first, no one knows when you've come in. They just know you've come in before them. You could just lie shit and people will just be like, oh, like on the face of it, people are just gonna be like, wow, this person really likes their job and shit. You know what early risers do a lot of the time? I realized this in when the first accounting firm that I joined. People used to be like, oh, I came in at like 8 o'clock. Like we had to be in at 9, yeah, for that job. These come in at 8. All that you did for the first hour was talk, go have breakfast. Some of them would cycle in so they'd go have a shower. I'm like, bro, that first hour I just did at home anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Why are you gassing yourself up? But they'll be like, oh, I've been here since 8 o'clock. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, honestly, like, I think it's good to come in early, don't get me wrong, but people do it in order to make it look like they're working extra hard and they're more committed. That's what I don't like. Yeah, honestly, that generally pisses me off. And I've seen it with a few people who do that. Like they'll come in and then talk about how they've got in really early and stuff. I remember there was one guy who I used to work with. I feel like I just beefed this guy because he was shit. But he used to get in really early. And I remember we had a 9 o'clock meeting once. And my guy was still dressed in his cycling kit. And so I just made a joke like, oh, I was a bit passive aggressive probably. But I was like, oh, nice of you to dress up today, mate. And his face just went red because he used to talk about how he was always in early, and I was like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so yeah, that's the early riser. Now the next one, the FaceTimer. Now I'm not talking about FaceTime on your phone. I'm talking about the person that will tell you how many hours they've done. I don't give a shit how many hours you've done, how productive you've been in them fucking hours. Honestly, this is my biggest bugbear about IB. A lot of people want to talk like they've done bare hours, yeah? All right, cool. In them hours, yeah, what did you do? You had an hour lunch. All right, cool. You didn't need to do that. You went for about 4 walks. Yeah, you didn't need to do that. Oh yeah, you went for a coffee. Yeah, you didn't need to do that. Like there's 4 or 5 hours that probably could have been cut and you could have gone home at 9 instead of going home at 2. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you want to go home early, just be fucking more productive. Don't tell people, oh, you know, I've done like 18 hours today. Yeah, but bro, I'll be real. 1, you're just working slowly. 2, you're doing all this extra shit. 3, like, do you know what I mean? Like people go to the gym for like an hour and a half, but then they'd tell people, oh, like I had to work till 12. Well, you didn't have to fucking go to the gym while you were at work, did you? Honestly, that pisses me off. People, and then they were like, oh, I had to work on a weekend and stuff, like making it sound like, yeah, shut the fuck up, man. Just get your work done and go. I was very much a get my work done and go kind of person, rather than spend my time at work just telling people how long I worked. But I know a lot of people do that. Some people send scheduled messages or scheduled emails. Honestly, I don't see the point, man. Go live a life, man. Like, you have one life. Why do you want to spend it like just pretending like you do bare work? I don't get it. I'll never understand it. But there are people who do that a lot. I worked with a guy in audit who won't shut up about that. He's in 10 years, he's never had a sick day. Low key, my guy had COVID before COVID got officially announced, and he was dying at work, and he'd come in every day. I'm like, bro, you're fucking dying, go home. No, I've never had a sick day, I'm committed to my job. I was like, bro, 1, you're shit at your job. 2, go the fuck home, I don't want to be ill. Yeah, man, people get off, it's like they're fucking jizzing in their pants, do you know what I mean? Like, getting off on this shit, like, oh yeah, I work bare long hours. Well, no one gives a fuck, honestly. Like, old days, the FaceTime thing might have been a thing, yeah, like, I have to show face, I have to show that. Like, I get it, you don't, especially in your first job, you don't want to go home before like your manager and stuff like that. I get that. But there's a point where like, you just like, just go home, bro. Like, if you've got nothing to do, just twiddling your thumbs, just fucking go home. But yeah, that's the FaceTimer. The last one I want to do is the one that thinks they're too good. I work with a few of these people because I was not at a bulge bracket bank, right? So I work with some people who were just like, I'm good enough to work at an elite boutique. I'm good enough to work for Goldman's. I'm good at... Bro, if you were good enough, you would have fuck it gone there. But you know what? No, you're at a mid-market, so shut the fuck up. Generally, worse people, they think they're so much better than they are. And some of these people who come in as analysts, yeah, I remember there was one analyst who I heard through the grapevine that he was telling people on a night out that my guy had bare connections more than any MD in our firm or something like that. I was like, bro, you can't even get the date right on the front of a PowerPoint. Like, I'm not just talking about a day out, you're months out, and you're telling me about how like you're better in terms of connections and you could do a better job as an MD than most people here. Shut the fuck up and sit down. I had to, yeah. With them kind of people, if I find a chink in your armor, I will go at it to put you in your place. That's the kind of person I am. I don't do it to people just to be a dickhead. It's more to just put them in their place. And I've done that a fair few times. Yeah, you always get dickheads like that. And look, good luck to them, man. Hope they get to their Goldman's or Elite Boutiques or whatever. But you probably get found out there. I'll be real with you. The way you treat people goes a long way. So don't treat people like dickheads and pretend you're above everyone and shit like that. Shut the fuck up. You're here for a reason. If you were Goldman standard, you would have gone to Goldman straight away. So humble yourself, work, and maybe you get there one day. But don't act like you're fucking big bollocks right now. Anyway, it was a bit of a fun one there. I want to do more of these. I like these ones. Tell me if there's any you think I've missed out. Comment down below, and I'll read the comments and shit. I'll reply to you, and I might do another part 2 to this because I like doing this kind of shit. But yeah, I just want to say again, please subscribe, please like, please comment. Turn on notification bells. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's a thing. And share it, man. Share it with whoever you think might find this funny or helpful. But yeah, man, I'm trying to be the biggest I can be. I'll be completely real with you. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs as soon as I can. So yeah, really appreciate everyone that has been watching me. Like I said, got Dime drop in, got vlogs dropping, got this doing every week. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone. And yeah, man, I hope everyone has a great day. But yeah, peace!